Nicola, president of Shoply. Go ahead and use the Q&A box. Tell me who we're talking to, where you're calling in from, where you're jumping in from. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what's happened in Tennessee. Right now, you're logging in as a person of influence. You've been invited to the snapshot tonight because you probably have enrolled as a guest and created a guest account inside of our platform. And now you want to know what's the deep dive on this thing? How do I get deeper into the information and truly understand, is this something that I'm going to lend my time to? Is this something that's going to be worth, dedicating my network to, or is this something that's not for me? That's what we're going to determine here in the next 30 minutes. Go ahead and use the Q&A box if you can. Tell me who you are and where you're logging in from. What's up, Curacao? How are you, Curacao? Glad to have you guys on. And guys, again, I am Nick Sarnicola in Miami, Florida. Dad of 2, entrepreneur, president of Shoply, ready to crush it with all of you. What's up, Georgia? What's up, Washington? We're going to start here in 30 seconds. You're here tonight because you are a person of influence. You've been successful in business. You've been successful in your career. Your circle listens to you. And this is why we want to share with you what we're doing at a high level, because we're looking for the most talented people that we can find right now to help us take, this amazing idea out there to the world. So I'm just taking a second here to make sure I've got the right slides in place, and then we will press go. If you're just hopping in, take this last 30 seconds, guys, to bring on any other guest who you want to show Shoply for the first time. We're going to take some time tonight and break down our business model to everybody out there that's curious and wants to dig in. Said, what the heck did I create this free guest account for? What is this thing? So let's just go ahead and dive in. As I shared with you guys a moment ago, I'm Nick Sarnicola, the president of Shoply. And what are we? We are a global software that unites e-commerce store owners to affiliates and influencers around the world. And we use people that have good team building skills and good influence to be kind of that heartbeat of launching the company in marketplaces, everywhere, in every continent, with the exception of Antarctica. So you're here because you are a person of influence that can help us do that. That can help us, reach the people that we need to and that we want to reach. So when you're taking a look at this tonight, you say, okay, this ecosystem, what's the goal of it? Or what's the mission? And the answer is commerce has become very centralized over the last 100 years. 100 years ago, commerce was decentralized, meaning we walked down a street, and there's different stores, and all of those stores were owned by different people. Today, commerce is very centralized. By who? Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Alibaba, Walmart, and of course, the one I haven't said yet. Yell it out. What's the one? Amazon, right? That's the last one that wasn't said. So those 5 companies have absolutely dominated and centralized commerce. And we said, okay, let's launch this marketplace, but let's leverage Let's leverage the fastest growing parts or fastest growing category, not part, fastest growing category of business today. What next to AI, do any of you know what the fastest growing category of business today is? The answer is social commerce. Social commerce will be a $1 trillion industry this year. What is social commerce? Social commerce is when you make the decision to use your personal profile to talk about a product or a service, talk about something that you enjoy, and you give a referral link to somebody, you give a referral link to people, and a transaction is made. That is social commerce. So many of you guys have posted thing on your Facebook and you've sold something before. So you've actually have participated in social commerce, whether you realize it or not. In fact, social commerce will be the fastest industry in the history of business to $1 trillion as a category. Now, the data I'm giving you guys is from Accenture. And Accenture states that a social commerce ecosystem is when users find small brands on platforms through creators, influencers, and resellers. So right now, every time you post on social media, you have a certain amount of influence. Maybe you're a nano influencer, micro influencer, macro influencer. It's all determined by how many followers or friends or connections that you might have on your social media outlets. And let's say, for example, you've got 2,000 friends on Facebook. Well, if that's the case, you are technically a nano influencer. And when you make a post with a link to it, you're doing social commerce. Now, if you take that a step further, the moment that you go live and talk about that product or service, how many of you guys have ever seen someone go live and say, click the link, buy now? That's called live commerce. And live commerce is the biggest subcategory of social commerce. So going live, talking about a product. How big is live commerce? Well, last year, Amazon.com, the second largest company in the world, said if we can't beat them, we better join them, and partnered with TikTok. How many of you all over the last several years are like, TikTok, how dumb is this? Bunch of kids getting on there dancing, a bunch of grown-ups. What are you grown-ups doing on there dancing? What are y'all doing on this thing? Why are you a grown man TikToking? Well, how many of you guys have seen what it really was? It was building a distribution channel, and now those people go live, and TikTok Shop is the most explosive live commerce platform, or one of, on the entire planet. And that's absolutely crazy when you think about it. So I look to you and I say, if Amazon sees the vision, can you see the vision? If Amazon is getting in to live commerce, do you think maybe you and your family should get in commerce? So sorry guys, I had my PowerPoint kept crashing. So this whole time I've been doing the slides off the top of my head, but we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll with some visuals here. So but like I just shared with you, I said, hey, if Amazon gets it, you guys got to be able to get it because, you have to, whether you like or hate Amazon, it doesn't matter. They are so intelligent in business. The reason why they're getting into live commerce is not because they're bored. They're getting into live commerce because it is 1000%, the future. Let me try this one more time. There we go. Okay. Well, Nick, how big is live commerce? Stormy Steele, she sold $1 million in a day. Zheng Ziang sold 14 million in a week. And Li Jiang on a live stream sold $1.7 billion of lipstick in 12 hours. I want you to think about that. $1 billion in anything ever is hard. I know I've done a couple billion in sales and it was extremely hard. It took me years and years and years and years and years to do. This guy turned on his laptop, did $1.7 billion in lipstick sales in 12 hours. The world has never seen anything like this in terms of this type of speed and this type of transactional capability. So what is it that we're selling on our platform? Well, we're right in the middle of a full integration with Shopify. And if you guys don't know who Shopify is, they have 5 million stores in 170 plus countries. They are a $170 billion company. And what they do is they help people build e-commerce sites with their checkout, their shopping cart experience, right? Their checkout, their merchant processing, and then back-end tools for inventory, etc. Pretty cool. What do? We take those stores and we bring them traffic. We get them customers. We lead a sales force of affiliates and we expand that sales force of affiliates who are looking for companies and who are looking for products to sell. And that's the integration of our app into Shopify. What does that mean to merchants? Well, here's what it means to merchants. Number one, exposure. Exposure. We're going to drive hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, eventually millions of unique visitors to the different Shopify stores that say yes to our marketplace. Number two is conversion. We're going to get them sales. Number three is a predictable cost of acquisition. You're going to know exactly how much you're going to pay as a vendor or as a merchant because you're going to choose your commission rate. And number three, for the smart ones out there, you can launch your own affiliate channel off our software if you're ready to do that with your own customer base. What does this mean to an influencer, a social media influencer? Number one is they can find unlimited offers, convenience, one place, toggle, search, look through. You don't have to sign up in 20 different websites to be an ambassador for 20 different, 20 different companies. You're going to have clarity. You're going to see a direct bonus. And you're going to receive 100% of whatever that direct bonus is. So maybe it's some supplements. And you're gonna represent these supplements today, and it's a $15 direct bonus, and you're gonna go sell 100 units. Or maybe it's jewelry. I know somewhere on my desk is a watch, but maybe it's a $1,000 watch, and they're gonna give you a $100 direct bonus. And also, you can refer other influencers that you see on social media that are always doing what you do, that normally cut into your market share. Well, you can refer them and get paid to do that as well. That's what the influencers can do. I told you guys earlier that we don't focus on the mega influencers, celebrity influencers. We focus on nano influencers, 1,000 to 10,000 followers. Why? Because they have the highest engagement. We want to bring the highest engagement and conversion to all of the stores that we're working with. Now, what does it look like? This is what our marketplace will look like. It's going to be October 15th. When this marketplace rolls out, you'll see categories, you'll see stores, you'll see products, so on and so forth. And when you click in, you'll be able to see sharing tools and rewards. And these sharing tools are individually attributed to each different affiliate and influencer as they're logged in to their own login. So in this case, we could sell Bell and Capri and get a $12 direct bonus, sell 30 of those units on our social media with social live commerce. And I don't know why I picked 30, but I think it's like $480. And that stay-at-home mom just made $500 that day. She clicks Facebook. It creates a post on Facebook, driving, her network, her community to the Bell and Capri store. And when they buy, she gets paid. He could copy the link. He could go to his Instagram live. He could be talking about, what's called workout apparel. Say, hey, hey, everybody out there, this is the gear that I love the most. Click the link, buy now. And that guy's getting paid, right? So all this stuff is not like, we hope we can do this. We've been doing this stuff right here for a year. The Shopify integration is going to allow us to do it at maximum momentum and maximum scale. Okay, now I want to talk to you really quickly about our customer rewards program, because this is the least sexy part of what we do, but probably the most stable from an income perspective. Is definitely the most logical. Our rewards plus model goes live on October 15th. Our rewards model, our basic rewards model is going to be first quarter next year. So I want to talk to you guys about the rewards plus model here for a second. What we noticed on our research is Shoply is right in the middle of a membership-based rewards company, a cashback rewards company, and a network marketing rewards company. So we made an eyesore here for you guys. But some of you like these charts. The rest of you guys just close your eyes for a minute. We said, all right, who are the top 3 cashback rewards companies? And the answer is Rakuten, Ibotta, and Citibank. Rakuten's now $15 billion. But for 1 to 6% on average, who cares? But people are doing it. Guys, we're going to have 15% cash back, 18% cash back when somebody says yes to buy from themselves as a customer. Okay, well, Nick, what about free shipping? We know we have to be close to, even to, or better than the free shipping, except we don't ship. We connect stores that ship. So will some of those stores offer free shipping? I'm sure on larger orders. But what we want to make sure we do is that our cash back is close enough to free shipping so that people say, I'd rather buy for myself than continue to feed the evil empire here of Amazon to become a $5 trillion company just for some free shipping. And we even took a look here at, for those of you guys that understand the direct sales industry, a company like Amway, who does have a way for you to buy all your essentials from yourself every month. But what's the problem? There's no variety. What if you don't like their toothpaste? What if you don't like their brand? What if you live, in Australia and you don't want to pay for American priced products? What we're doing is we're sourcing companies local in countries all over the world. And there's not one company per product. There could be 5 different shampoo companies, 5 different cleaning supply companies. There could be 10 competing against each other in that country. So our customers are going to have brand variety, local culture. This is the most exciting idea out there, gang. And if you can build a team of influencers, affiliates, stores, and customer rewards members, there's a multiple 6 to 7 figure year income here for those who really want to play. Now, for those of you guys that have a direct sales industry, we need to talk about what's been happening in direct sales. The industry has crashed in the last 4 years. It's fallen by 50% because social media influencers and network marketers are like oil and water when it comes to incentives and compensation. So social media influencers are leaving the networking industry to go directly to companies to become brand ambassadors. Or worse, large billion-dollar network marketing companies are eliminating their MLM channel completely and just going straight influencer. We have built the bridge of profit for both of these worlds to work together and both to be financially successful. Furthermore, we're a platform of purposes. It's freedom. What's your purpose? Nick, I'm an athlete. I only talk about things that have to do with athletics. Great. You will only do that then. Nick, I'm into beauty. Great. You only do that. Nick, I'm into fashion. Great. You'll only do that. Nick, you get the idea. We're not going to tell you what your passion is. We're not going to tell you what you should be selling. We're not going to tell you what you can and cannot sell. You're going to curate your own products, or you're going to go bring stores on yourself and you're going to sell those stores. And you're going to do it all around the world. And that's exciting. So let's summarize. If any of y'all think that what I talked about tonight is complicated, well, I will say that I did have a high level conversation with people of influence. So I'm not having the normal quick conversation of what this is. I didn't have the basic level conversation because I'm looking for talented business people or talented people of influence that want to make 6 to 7 figures with us. And I'm going deep into buckets of the information. But let me make this as simple as possible. We have different license types. A license ranges from $1 to join our software to $800 to join our software. I'm going to focus on this one for a moment. So a person with an Influencer Pro license, they're the only ones with the ability to bring on stores. So an Influencer Pro bought a license and they said to their friend who owns a Shopify store, hey friend, download this app. Onboard in 15 minutes. Your store is going to be live in the Shoply marketplace. They've got promoters that are going to post and share about your products. You're going to get exposure and brand awareness. More importantly, you're going to get customers. And when that happens, here's what's going to happen. The promoter is going to make money. The store is going to make money. The team builder associated to this promoter is going to make money. And the Influencer Pro who got the store is going to make money. The ecosystem is all sharing in the success of the customer. We're trying to take back some of that margin that's funding Mark Zuckerberg's 80,000 square foot bunker house in Hawaii. We're trying to take back some of that margin that the Walton family drives every brand to pennies of profit so you can list your product in Walmart so their granddaughter can have a 150-foot yacht parked outside of my condo here in Miami. Not Sam Walton himself, the granddaughter. Well, Nick, why are you on a rant about this? Because, guys, if we can shift some of the margin back to the business owner right here, to the business development person right here, to promoters and team builders right here, we can get some of that wealth back here and we can split it up into the average everyday people that deserve it. And that's what we mean by decentralizing commerce. The only other thing we do, guys, is we multiply the network. So we go get stores, we put them on the platform, we post, we get customers for them. Then we find customers, we find affiliates who want to find customers, and we find team builders who want to find affiliates and find customers. We're multiplying the network. That's everything. So, Rachel, I saw that you hung in there. I'm just going to bring you on for a couple minutes. Talk about anything you like about your perspective. And oh, never mind. That's Rachel's note taker. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I'm going to wrap up to guys here with a couple closing thoughts. You're going to get started with us, and we're going to open the doors on September 3rd. So September 3rd will be the first time that you will be able to buy a license with us. The only licenses you'll be able to buy on September 3rd will be either an influencer or an influencer pro license, which will be this one or this one. And unless you're in a third world country where the exchange rates are bad, everyone else, you're buying the $800 license to maximize out this business. And I'm being very direct because, again, you're already a person of influence. You can make $800, or you will make $100 your first week with us, okay? If you do this right. Inside of your influencer or influencer pro purchase is going to be a $300 promoter pack voucher that you'll be able to redeem with one of our stores for $300 in products when that goes live on October 15th. So it's a $500 license plus $300 in product. On the timeline here, I'll come back to this in a second. We are right here, but we are really cooking, knocking on this door of the day to enroll, which is September 3rd. On September 3rd, we're going to activate everybody who's ready to make the run to six figures as fast as possible. You've got a little bit of time left to take your guest account and start referring other people of influence like crazy. We're not ready for your nephew. We're not ready for your grandma. We're not ready for customers. We're not ready for, average everyday Susie. We're only talking to people who understand business, sales, networking, coaching, teaching, social media influencing, people that can use their gift to help people, grow people, and make money in return. On September 15th, the app will go live. On October 15th, the marketplace will go live. So late September is now confirmed the 15th, and this is the 15th. So right now, the only thing you should be doing is sharing with as much speed as you can your go.shoply.com invitation center, and starting getting those invitations really replicating as quickly as you can. I want to ask all of you guys to go ahead and click this. Excuse me, not click, screenshot it. Screenshot it on your phone and then hit it from another phone. Or if you're on your computer, grab your phone right now and grab our Telegram channel, because this is how you're going to get access to all of our announcements, all of our updates, and everything else. Before I close out, I'm going to bring on from the other side of the world my good business partner, a woman I respect immensely for her work ethic, her skill set, and her heart. Rachel McFinish, I'm checking in with you again here. I see that you popped back on. Can I get some closing thoughts from you?
You can, Nick. Hi, guys. Look, I think just to really recap on what Nick has said is, make sure you are on top of that timeline. Make sure you are out there having those conversations with your people of influence. We've just got off some calls this morning with some more people of influence, and the excitement is really, really peaking. I know, I cannot wait, but we need you guys to get out there and keep having those conversations. I keep touching, and I think it was Mike Craig that said this, and it really stuck with me, is if you are not having these conversations with your people of influence, you are doing them a disservice, because this is an opportunity that is going to change people's lives. I truly believe that, or I wouldn't be here. And, that just, it really goes to show that you have to get out there and have these conversations. So, back to you, Nick. I think let's keep going. We've got, I think, 6 or 7 days until September starts. So
Yes,
time is of the essence.
7 days to day one of enrollment. And, guys, I'm going to close out with this. My partners and I that have come together to launch this company. Rachel, I didn't want to tell you to turn on your camera just in case for some reason you had it off, but
Sorry.
you look beautiful.
I forgot the rookie error of not turning my
That's all
camera.
right. That's all right. I figured there's a reason. So, guys, my business partners and I, separate of each other, have done over 10 billion plus in direct sales revenue in our careers. We've come together to launch this company together. And let's be clear on what the intention is. We didn't show up to build something small. We didn't show up to just tiptoe around. We didn't show up to hope this is going to work. We didn't show up to see if we can get a little thing off the ground or make a few bucks. We want to create a massive ripple. We want to take small business owners and e-commerce and change the game. We want to take some of that revenue from Facebook advertising dollars and get it back in the hands of people like you. We want to get some of those Amazon dollars back in the hands of people like you. And we want to create a wave of millionaires in doing so. And some of you, because of the decision that you make tonight and the work that you put in between now and the end of first quarter of 2026, are going to be in a position where you're making a six or multiple six-figure income with your little side business with Shoply. And from that point forward, life changes in a big, big way. So I'm looking forward to working with every single one of you guys. I'm looking forward to locking arms with you. Get to your go.shoply.com and get people of influences engaged. Get them looking, get sharing. And we have all of our videos that they need to see on our shoplyhub.com. And if you need them to see what tonight's presentation, we got one just like it sitting right there on shoplyhub.com. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you again in a week.